To get started, we have the touchscreen and the control box. The control box has the power, the RJ45 connector, as well as, depending on your model, 4 relays, 8 relays, or 16 relays. The touchscreen is the touchscreen. Feel free to peel off the protective layer of plastic, as well as the RJ45 connector, and it tells you what direction you need to place this on the wall. So this is the top. You're going to take your RJ45 cable, your Ethernet cable, and you'll plug it into the control box, and then you'll plug it into the back of the touchscreen. Once you have done this, you'll need to take your included USB-C power supply and plug it in. Once you come to this screen, you can select the word lock and type in control panel. This will allow you to access the lock settings. And we'll start with lock 1. So we'll click on it and you'll get to choose what lock you want. So you can just scroll to whatever one. So if we want a color lock, we'll press set code. Maybe we'll do red, blue, yellow, white, green. And then press enter. And then you can choose if you want this to be a momentary or a latching relay. So if we click this, it's going to be latched. If we unclick it, just tap it, it's going to be momentary, and you can select how long you want that duration to be. 2.5 seconds, 10 seconds, 250 milliseconds. Once you're happy with your choices, you'll press save, and it will automatically update on the home screen. So this is now just a color lock. And if we go here and we type in the red, blue, yellow, white, green, we'll see that we had a 1/4 second relay activation based on that light over here. Now, we don't have a word lock on here anymore, but that's okay. There's a secret menu. So if you press lock 5 times slowly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then we'll get the keyboard back. Now we can type in control panel once again. The show locks available. There is that lock on the very first screen right here. This will say how many locks are available, and it will put a check mark on the lock once it has been successfully solved. But there is a check mark over that lock. So that enables or disables those. So if we go back to the control panel, we can hide that and it will no longer appear. So let's go back. And then we can activate lock 2. So this is disabled, but if we just tap it, then it will re-enable everything. You can choose what you'd like. Maybe we want a word lock, and then we'll press set code, and we'll do hello there. And you can do spaces up to 30 characters. We'll press enter. That's going to save it and display your code right there. Maybe we want a latched relay for this one. We'll press save. And then we'll show these back, and we'll press home. So we've got 2 different types of locks now. So in order to enter the code, you would just simply press on the lock you're trying to enter the code for. We'll type in hello there. And that has now latched. You can see the one LED stays on. And if we do the other one, we can see that it did a really quick momentary trigger for that one. And then once this is all set up, you can, between games, so you don't have to plug and unplug this control box, if you come into the word lock, you can do RBT for reboot and press enter. And that's going to reboot your device between games, so it'll reset all of the triggered props as well as the successfully activated locks. And we'll be right back to the screen that you left off on. So we can type in hello there. That's lock 2, as well as this code is lock 1. If you do ever want help troubleshooting the relays, if you go into the word lock and type in RETST for relay test and press enter, it will activate and deactivate every relay for a second at a time, and then it will stop. Now for directional locks. So directional lock, you can do up, left, right, down. You can do up to 25 of these, and it will just keep showing those. The clear is just a backspace, regardless of what screen you're on. Press enter, we'll hit save. And for the number locks, you can do up to 30 digits on this. It'll show your code. You press enter and save. And then if we have all of these available, it will show all of the available locks right here on this screen.